Welcome back to another episode of What's Happening Wiregrass with me, Caitlin, and this morning I have Miss Dedra Gary. You are with Wiregrass Pets.
I am, yes.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
So you're with, yes, again, you're with Wiregrass Pets, and you are the education coordinator and the volunteer coordinator.
That's correct. Yes, I am.
So tell me about that. What does that job entail?
So the volunteer coordinator part of that, we have been building our volunteer base ever since we opened late last year. So we have an average of about 13 paid employees or staff members. So when we opened, we went from 0 animals to about 400 in a week and a half.
Wow.
So establishing that volunteer base has been very important in these beginning months. So that's been the main focus of what I've been doing since last August or so. We have put a little over 300 people through our volunteer orientation program. So the community is really engaged with what we're doing at Wiregrass Pets.
We love our animals here in the Wiregrass.
Absolutely. I expected that we would step up, but I never really foresaw what really the number of people that have come through.
Right.
And I've been involved with volunteer organizations in the past, and this by far is the best engagement I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So now we can shift that focus now to education because we have that volunteer base to help us get our program started. So this is what we're going to be out in the community, hopefully out in the schools, places where people gather, festivals, hopefully Foster Street when we're doing things. So
Yeah.
bringing humane education, especially to the youth of the area.
Right.
So that's kind of the focus now. We're shifting, and summer camp's going to kind of kick off that education program.
That's exciting. With your volunteers, do you see a lot of new faces come through, or do you have a lot of volunteers that stick around?
Yeah, so we've tried a couple different things. It's been trial and error. So in the beginning, we were doing monthly volunteer orientation, and it was so many people. I can seat about 16 comfortably in our classroom, and it was standing room. People were standing.
That's
So
awesome.
a couple of different things we've tried, and so now we're doing every other week. In fact, it's on Thursday, so I had it yesterday. We do 10:30 a.m., then we do 5:30 p.m. Give people that are working a chance to get in there in the afternoon, and so the numbers are about the same,
Yeah.
but we're having smaller groups at the time. So
Yeah.
people are still coming. I was expecting 5 had signed up for last night, and I had like 14 people just show up. So
That's great.
It's great.
And then where do people go to get information about how to volunteer or go to those volunteer orientation classes?
That's a very good question. So on our website, so it is wiregrasspets.org. There's a link there. It just simply says volunteer. You click there, and it'll take you to a sheet that comes directly to me. And so then I communicate, and we said schedule a date and a time. So through our Facebook page, subscribe to our newsletter as well. So lots of different ways to get in.
And so back to the education part.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it's really important to educate the youth of the Wiregrass. And with that, there's a summer program coming up.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
So our first ever summer camp, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be, we hope, fun and educational, a learning experience for the kids as well as us. So we're going to find out what works this year. I have been in summer camp programs before in other places, so we kind of know what we're getting into.
Yeah.
But we do want to focus on, I want the kids to have so much fun that they can't wait to get back tomorrow. I want to see kids that want to come back on week 2 or week 3 or week 4. So we're going to do, like I said, humane education. We want to teach safety.
Right.
We want to teach some responsibility and what all it looks like to be, to care for an animal in your home. How to safely approach an animal that maybe we're not super familiar with, or whether to approach that animal.
Right.
Body language, just teach some things that teaches the young people. Maybe just because this dog's wagging our tail and all like that.
That doesn't
maybe
mean they want to talk to you.
it doesn't. So we'll try to teach some other cues that they can hone in on. But safety is important. And that sympathy and empathy for the animals, and just
Right.
getting in there while they're young.
Right. And that's something that we work with our son on. He's younger, and we have to make sure, okay, we can't just go up to any dog that we see and talk to them. First of all, their owner might not like that. And 2, he might not be friendly. And something that I learned as an adult that I'm ashamed to say I didn't know before, but service animals,
Yes.
you can't pet them. They're working, they're busy,
They're
and
working.
that's what I've taught my son. Now, if we see, this beautiful German Shepherd or a little, golden retriever or something in Walmart or in the mall, then he wants to go, oh my gosh, look at that dog. Like, no, don't talk to him. He's busy.
Hmm.
So that's something that I learned as an adult that I'm now teaching my child.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if that was going to be part of your education too, or
Yeah, absolutely. So when to, whether to, what signals they're giving. So we'll try to touch on all of the things. Also, fun. We want it to be fun and engaging because what kid wants to go to boring summer camp, right?
right.
So we're gonna get to midweek and we're gonna have bouncy houses on Wednesday, and we're looking at movie time with puppies and kitties, maybe some popcorn.
Oh, that's so fun.
So then on Friday we're gonna wrap everything up with lots of fun on Friday. So we've got an 18-foot water slide that we're gonna have, and snow cones outside. So we'll be out where the kennels are, so they'll be able to see. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun. What are
Yeah.
the times for okay, so it's a week-long program, correct?
Yeah, it's 4 weeks. It's 1 week at a time. So if you sign up for camp, you will choose when you
Which
sign
week,
up.
right.
Yeah, week 1, 2, 3, or 4. So the times for the camp are 9 until 3. We can drop off as early as 8:30. Staff will be ready to receive kids at 8:30. We do ask that families send a packed lunch with their children. We're going to supply extra snacks and drinks, of course, and the snow cones and whatnot. We'll be gathering information like food allergies and stuff like that, and
Right.
any medical things. But yeah, so 9 to 3. Yeah.
Well, I was asking for the Wiregrass to learn times, but I'm also asking for myself because I'm kind of interested in sending my child to this camp. It sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of fun, and he loves animals, so it sounds right up his alley for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I've got a couple of contacts I've reached out to that do other animal type programs and come and do demonstrations. So I have reached out to a couple people. We are still getting things ready through the month of May. So a couple of people I've not heard back from, but I'd like to get some folks in to teach us some things about other animals too, other than puppies and kitties. So.
Right. Did we say the time, the dates for the summer camp?
So we open June 1st, so the week of June 1st, and then it continues each week and ends on the 26th. So that last little half week in the month of June, we're done the week before.
Okay.
So week 1, 2, 3, and 4, ending on the 26th.
Okay, so it's a four-week program. You choose which week you want to go to. Drop off as early as 8:30. Pick
Right.
up as 3. So what else is going to be at the summer camps aside from the snow cones and the big, huge water slide and jump houses and of course the puppies and kittens and
Right.
all the animals? What else can the kids expect to see?
Well, we're going to do probably at least one STEM activity every week as well. So some science, technology, engineering, and math. I know we're out of school, but we're going to make it a fun one. So
It's still important.
it is, and there's some projects like some of that stuff is really fun and neat for kids to do. So just something to kind of get our thinking going too. We want them to learn some things while they're there, but it'll be fun stuff. And so we're working on something to where we'll have music demos. I have a friend that plays harp, like the big real the harp. And so talking with her, we're trying to get her in and a couple other friends to do a musical theme. So yes, we have things that we're going to tie in the musical world and tie that into places around the world where the puppies and kitties may come from, and so add some music culture in there as well. So some fun stuff.
That's really neat. Again, my son is really into music, so are you going to have any art there too?
We might.
Hey, we're hitting all the cues.
Yeah.
So where can parents go to sign their kids up?
So the link was supposed to come live this morning, and so I checked before we came in here. Our Facebook page link is live. You can sign up there. I'm checking on our website link. Doesn't appear to be up at this moment, but it should be up sometime today.
Okay.
Also, if you subscribe to our newsletter, there will be something there for you as well. If you have trouble with any of those methods, you can always give us a call, and we can work with you to get it done via phone.
Yeah, give you a call at the Wiregrass Pets.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Again, I'm going to sign my kid up for one of those weeks because this sounds like a fun camp for him.
I hope it will
And
be.
I'm sure he'll get a nice break from the daycare with all the babies. So,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a little week vacation with
Yeah.
puppies and kittens. I got tongue tied there. Almost said something else. But thank you, Dedra, for coming in today. And we're always happy to see y'all from Wiregrass Pets. Casey comes by every now and again to tell us about what's going on there. But yeah, thank you for telling us about the summer program and what's coming up there. And thank you to our sponsors, Dothan United Soccer Club.
Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate you having us over.
Thank you.